like I see myself doing it, but I can't stop. Oh, I meant that piece to be purple. And people can either go, fuck, I didn't think it was going to turn out that good, or they're going to be like, knew that was going to happen. Hi guys, I'm going to make a video for you now that I have actually made many times before, but every single time I make it, I fuck it up. I'm going to show you how I colour my hair. Now I do my hair all different colours all the time in different ways and everything. And to be honest, I very rarely do it. My daughter normally does it. Considering how many times I've made this video, I should have the setup right, shouldn't I? I use these little daggy things. I didn't buy them. My daughter bought them. So don't come at me about the environment and all that sort of shit. I didn't buy them. I've got a big packet of them. I'll be using them for years to come. So they go over your ears like that. And that's just so that I don't get hair dye on my ears. Absolutely gorgeous. Because it's not bad enough that I already look like this. I mean, I'm in my half in my PJs and half in my dyeing shirt. Which you can say, I don't bleach my hair, but my daughter wears this one as well when we do her hair. Which she's got to stop dyeing her hair. Last time I bleached it, it was just breaking off. She kind of thought it was funny. And yeah, I have got to that age where I am saying to people, leave your fucking hair alone. So that's it, that's my little ear covers. I look gorgeous. Now, what I'm going to use, what I always use, is Bright Organics. I've got some turquoise here, and I've got, let's call it a mystery colour. So what I have left here, this is my leftovers pot, which is anything that looks vaguely red or blue or purple goes in here when there's leftovers, and I just mix it all together. Plus, because I don't have that's what I should say. This dye job is inspired by, I do a colouring in app on my phone. It's like a colouring in game, I suppose. And I coloured in a picture the other day of a girl with really vivid purple and green hair. Now I don't have green, so I'm using turquoise. And to be honest, I don't know how this purple is going to turn out, and I probably don't have enough because I would normally mix it with conditioner to tone down the colour, but I want the really vibrant colour. I'm probably going to regret it because I don't like the really vibrant purple. I might put a little bit of conditioner in it. So anyway, so I've got this purple, I've got this leftover blue from last time. Lucky that didn't snap open. Plus I've got, I'm assuming it's pink because I've written pink on the lid. The Bright Organics pink and red are very similar in colour. So I'm going to mix all these together and add a bit of conditioner and hope for the best. Smells like happiness. I watched a video the other day. It was a reaction video. If you watch Hair Butter, if you don't watch Hair Butter, watch Hair Butter. It's really funny. Hair Butter and Brad Mondo, they're my two favourites. And Hair Butter was doing a reaction video to this girl who I think she was bleaching her hair or dyeing it or something, I can't remember. But the whole premise of her video was, oh, I'm going to get drunk and make this video of me dyeing my hair. Dickhead for a start. I'm drinking tea because I'm not that fucking stupid. And the thing is, I've got a vision of, you know, how I would like it to look. But as always, when I colour my hair, if it doesn't turn out how I expected, no biggie. No biggie. It'll fade in time and I'll have another crack. I should have put gloves on first, shouldn't I? Already started. It's already started. Now, so I've got the blue and the red or pink and the purple leftovers in there. Give that a mix and get a surprise colour. Because I know red and blue make purple, and pink, at least in the Bright Organics, is very close to red. So we'll see what happens. Hey. Now I am going to put the gloves on. Actually, I'll section my hair off first, because it hurts to do it with gloves on. So okay, so this is what I'm got at the moment. You can see I've got grey roots, and I'm looking at myself in the mirror so that I can see. I've got grey roots there. That's my natural hair colour. I don't bleach. I never ever bleach. None of this hair has ever been bleached. But you can see I've coloured it a lot because it has a lot of banding and different colours, and you can't really see the bottom. But that's what the bottom looks like. I'll show you the back. So it's fairly long. Not as long as it was actually the last time I made a video where I cut about 7 inches off it. So if you're watching, Brad, because I will tag you just in case. If you are, my sectioning is very, very rough because I don't like sectioning. But every time I do section, I'm grateful to myself for it because it really does make it easier. And I haven't brushed it through or combed it through because my hair does not take kindly to being combed or brushed when it's dry. It'll go frizzy as fuck and it'll stay that way for weeks. So my hair does not get brushed or combed out before I do this. But it still turns out alright. It's always a bit hard for me to colour my hair because I can't wear my glasses doing it. Without my glasses I can't see anything. And you can now see my mascara from yesterday that I haven't washed off. Don't judge me. I mean, judge me if you want, but I don't actually care. It's not going to make me start washing my makeup off before I go to bed. I need a boyfriend who'll colour my hair for me. I used to have one. I used to have a partner who coloured my hair. That'll do. I'm going to leave this one out because that's what I'm going to work on first. Alright. And my hair does look really frizzy and crappy at the moment because I haven't washed it for a few days, and look at that. Better than it was. Alright, so now I will put my gloves on. Now I'm putting the gloves on over the dye that I've already got on my hands. I've moved my nice mat out of the way because I know I will 100% get dye on the floor. As long as I don't get it on the walls, I'm happy because that doesn't come up. Drinking more tea, not getting drunk. Or should I say not pretending to get drunk like that girl did. Did I show you the colour it went before I put the conditioner and everything in? So that's a pretty nice purple, I think. I'll just dilute it a bit with the conditioner. I wasn't really going to dilute it with conditioner this time. I probably don't have enough. And this is even going to be dicey because I've got so much hair. But if I run out, I've got other dyes. I've got some pink in the cupboard and some lavender, I think. I don't know. It's going to be an adventure. And if I run out of these two dyes, I'll do around the front a different colour or some shit. I like to fly by the seat of my pants when I dye my hair. Alright, so that's mixed up pretty nice now, and there's quite a lot there. I go through a crap ton of dye when I dye my hair. I'm just going to put my glasses out of the way because I don't want to dye on them. That's the turquoise. Oh, and also, I'm quite blue-green colour blind. So this, I can see the colours, but a lot of the time I can't tell you if they're green or blue. So this to me looks very greeny blue, which I guess turquoise is greeny blue. but I think it's quite a nice colour. It was one of the first like bright organic dyes I used. I think actually the first time I did my hair I was purple and green, or purple and turquoise. I'll let my son pick the colours. I think. Can't remember. It's so long ago. I've been doing this for ages. I was doing it before it was cool. Right, so all I'm going to do is take sections from the sections and alternate what colour I dye them. So that's, let me just going to clip this out of the way while I work. I look great, don't I? Right. So I'm going to start with purple, this bit. Now the roots are probably going to be messy because I can't see what I'm doing. So green and purple is going to mix together. That's going to be an adventure, but I don't care. I don't care. And because I'm doing two different colours and I am using my fingers partially, I will keep this towel just by the side so I can wipe the dye off my fingers in between. Now I did just get dye on the wall. Doesn't make me dye all through my house because I've got long hair and I dye my hair and then I go around for hours swinging my bloody head around, getting dye on everything. Okay, the next bit is going to be turquoise. Yeah, as I was saying, I don't use foils or, you know, glad wrap or anything to separate each different colour because, I'll show you in a second, when it's dyed, I'm smooshing that up into the roots. When it's got the dye on it, I just drop it down and it doesn't really touch the other bit. And if it does, it's never made a difference. I've done my hair, or my daughter has done my hair for me. Rainbow, like 7 or 8 different colours. And she did it like this. Well, she has done it like this. The first time she didn't, but she has done it like this, just letting them fall on each other, and they don't mix. The first time she did it, she did teeny tiny little sections, and then she, you know how I twisted all these up into little knots? She did that with every single section, and there were like, I couldn't even tell you how many there were. It took her hours, but it looked so amazing. So incredibly amazing. Yeah, now I'll do green again. I'm going to call it green because that's what I wanted, but I didn't have. Actually, Bright Organics doesn't do a green. I would have loved a really vibrant, deep lime green, but they don't do it, so I'm doing turquoise. And that's what I had here already. I buy the Bright Organics when they're on sale because they're normally, I think they're normally about $11 each. But I'm too tight to pay that much, so I stock up when they're $5 or $6. But my supplies are getting low. I think I've only got about 4 boxes left in my cupboard. At one stage I had about 18. Yeah, the last time I tried to make a video when I was cutting my hair, I do a unicorn, sort of like a unicorn cut with curtain bangs, like a triple unicorn cut with curtain bangs. And then I just normally would then just hack into it randomly, like just freestyle it. But I didn't last time. I just did the triple unicorn with curtain bangs. Thank you, Brad Mondo, for the curtain bangs. I can't remember where I got the unicorn triple cut from, but when I videoed it, and then I went to edit it. For some reason, I don't even know how I did it. It was in slow motion, so the video was about 4 freaking hours long. Last time I did my hair, I did rainbow, but just on the very tips, just on the very ends. I could not keep track of what colours I was doing. And so I ended up with like all really vibrant colours, because I used like pastels and bold colours together, and it actually looked really good. But I ended up with it really, really vibrant on one side and really pale on the other side. So my daughter just went through it and fixed it up. It didn't look bad, it was just uneven. And I never do a bleach bath to like get rid of the other colour. If I put a colour over a colour that's already in there and it, you know, goes, you know, whatever colour, it's just an adventure. Having said that, I will not use yellow again. Bright Organics don't make a yellow. If Bright Organics make a yellow, I will try it. But I had to use, when I did the rainbow, because you know there's yellow in rainbows, I had to get a live yellow. And it looked great when I first did it, but when it fades, what colour did I just do? Green. When yellow fades, it goes brown. And you know, if you've got brown hair, that's fine. You know, nothing wrong with brown hair, but when you've got all rainbow hair and predominantly mostly purple or pink, and you can't dye over it, and it takes months and months and months to fade. So if I do rainbow now, I do like all of the colours except for yellow, because it's just fucking revolting. Oh, I always wanted to dye my eyebrows. I should bleach them actually and dye them dark purple, but my daughter says I'm not allowed to, which kind of makes me really want to do it. Oh, that section's too big. Well, started now. See, I wasn't concentrating. But it doesn't matter. I'll just have one nice, really big turquoise piece there. Let's call it a feature piece. Let's call it a back money piece. Oh, this turquoise is so nice. Look at this towel. And I've only just started. Today, later today or tomorrow or in a few days. Actually, I've got a hot date on Wednesday. I'll do my hair properly and put some makeup on and everything, so you'll get a nice after shot. It makes it better than I look really ugly today, because then the contrast will be amazing. And you probably will notice, as I do more sections, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, that the sections will get bigger, because I'll get bored with it, because I hate colour on my hair. I hate painting my nails. I hate putting makeup on, but I do it because I like how it looks. In case anyone's wondering, have I ever done a hair colour that I hated? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have done some doozies in my time. One time when I was going from fully grey, the first time I dyed it, I thought I could just dye it back to brown, or I can't even remember what colour I was trying to do it. And it went like this revolting orange colour. I'm a big fan of orange hair. I had orange hair when I was much younger, like for a very long time, because my natural hair colour back then was very, very dark brown. So when I bleached it, it would go orange, and I actually liked it. Sorry, Brad. Sorry, hair Buddha. What colour was that? Green. So I used to bleach it, but not re-bleach it, so that it would just stay orange. It was the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. We could do that back then. And so yeah, so then when I shaved my head a few years ago, and my hair grew back like completely grey. I thought, oh shit, this is nice. But then it started to go yellow because I didn't know about purple shampoo back then. So I thought, I'll just dye it back to my natural colour. And it went this revolting orange colour, like really, really revolting. I didn't like that one, but then I got another box dye, dyed over it. I just had to dye it a couple of times before it took the colour because I didn't know about like filling and all that sort of stuff back then. Not that I do now, but I've heard of it and I could research it and do it. And I think it was last year sometime, I got some genius idea to dye my hair all blue, just blue. Now if you have a look at my eye colour, I can't do that, not with this colour eyes. So I did not like that blue. And hot tip, like yellow, blue takes forever to fade. It was revolting, really didn't like it. There's a great big glob of hair dye on my shower screen, which is like way over there. I don't even know how to do it. You watching me are probably going, yeah, I know exactly how you do it. Well, I'm going to do this bit purple because it's laying over the top of the green. Okay. Yes, it is. Oh, now it's contaminated. Oh, no. Doing this one purple. I think I've got a bit of green in there, but that's okay because it's like right around my face so everyone will see it. And yes, I do have a phenomenal amount of hair. Every single hairdresser that I've ever been to, it's just like, when does this hair ever stop? Back in the 80s, it would have been the 80s, late 80s, I got a spiral perm. Don't judge me, it was the 80s. And they put, it was a piggyback spiral perm. And it ended up looking absolutely fantastic. But when they put all the rods in my hair, and then they like put my head back in the basin to rinse it, I don't know what I'm gonna do though. I couldn't lift my head out of the basin. I had too much hair. They had to get two girls to lift my head out of the basin. This is a bit of a thick piece. I'm committed now. It's too late. I am going to, as well, the next time I shave my head, which will probably be next year, I'm going to go blonde before that. Just making sure my camera's still running. I'll be so fucking burning mad if I fuck this one up too. Yeah, so I'm going to go blonde. I don't know how to do it because I know that I will have to bleach, of course. So I will have to strip out all of this colour out of my hair to get like a fresh slate, I guess. I've got no idea how to do it. So, you know, if there are any hairdressers watching this, in horror, of course, because I'm not a hairdresser, I'm just an old lady on a pension who can't afford to pay hundreds of dollars every few weeks to get her hair done. Let me know in comments exactly. Now, what have I done? That's all green there. I'll do one more green and then I'll do more purple across the top. Let me know in comments. Point me into some videos that will tell me how to dye from, and it will probably be purple then, but with lots of other colours, you know, like layered underneath. How to get all of that colour out to then go blonde. And I don't know what sort of blonde I want to go. I think probably, I don't even know what sort of blonde will suit my skin tone, whether I should go a cool blonde or a warm blonde, platinum blonde, honey blonde. I don't know. I mean, if it looks shit, you know, I'm shaving it anyway. No biggie. But I've never been blonde. It's the only colour I've never been. I'm kind of hoping I don't like it because blonde is really a lot of work to maintain. Why have I done it all green on top? Fucking shit. It's like I see myself doing it, but I can't stop. I can fix it. I can fix it. I can fix it. Trust me. I've got this. It's meant to be all green on top. That's what I wanted. That's how I fix it. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I did it intentionally. Another really bad dye job I had. My daughter actually did it to me because I told her I wanted like a shadow root. So she did. I think it was like a very dark root, and I'd said to her, she has trouble with measurement. She's a very, very smart girl, but you tell her 1 centimetre, she doesn't know what it is. So I said to her, you know, like a 1 to 2 centimetre shadow root with the dark purple and then some other colour, I can't remember what it was. She fucking top decked me. She did a shadow root down to about here. It was, oh my God, it was awful. Awful. Now, before I fuck this up anymore, I'm going to do what will now be a feature purple piece on the top here. Really meant to do this all along. I was just tricking. No, I wasn't. I fucked it up. And look, a lot of people, well, probably not a lot, there will be some people watching this video who are watching it because they want to see a tight-ass old lady dyeing her hair at home, fucking it up. So you won't have seen my other videos. I come with a warning. I'm very sweary. My channel isn't monetized, so it doesn't matter. I can say whatever I want. I'm not going to get into trouble or, lose my advertising or anything. So I apologise if you're not one of my regular subs and used to my sweariness. I should actually, maybe I'll just call this video I dyed my fucking hair, and then people who are offended will just stay away. Oh, I meant that piece to be purple because I like to have different money pieces down the side of my face. Well, that's not happening today. It's gonna look like fucking curtains. Then just to top it all off for Brad or Hair Buddha if they watch. Get ready for this, you're going to hate this. Just clip it lightly off my face. And yes, they do get mushed together, but the colours don't seem to blend, and you've just watched me be really kamikaze anyway, so like it would make a difference. Yeah, and now I'll go and spend, in all honesty, probably the rest of the day, and I'll probably go to bed with all this in my hair, rinse it tomorrow, and then I'll come back looking just gorgeous and show you what I've done, and people can either go, fuck, I didn't think it was going to turn out that good, or they're going to be like, knew that was going to happen. So I'm going to go now. I'm going to, I'll take a photo of this fucking mess that I've got to clean up, and I'll catch you back soon. Are you ready? How's this? I'm really, really happy with it, how it's turned out. It's a little bit fluffy because I would normally put some moisturiser in it after like rinsing it out, but I had the conditioner and the treatment in it and it was in there for so long I thought I wouldn't need it, but as it turns out I did. So I've just scrunched a bit of serum through it. I'll show you the back. I'll go over here because you probably can't see me. I'm really, really, really happy with it. And what I love about it when like I do these like alternating colours. See, at the moment I've got the 2 green money pieces, or turquoise or whatever. If I want to, if I throw it over to that side, I get a bit of purple through there, fluff it up a little bit, or I can flip it over to the other side and I've got that beautiful purple streak through there, and it just changes the whole look. I'll show you how I normally do my hair. If I'm going out somewhere and I want it off my face, just pull a little section up at the front, which now will be mostly green, and get just a little, and this is only going to be rough, although to be honest I don't like to fiddle with my hair too much. So that'll be my, you know, going to the shops look, which I really like. It's got a bit of a sort of a 50s, 60s vibe to it, I guess. Or I can go with just a very simple high messy bun. I don't do ponytails, my hair's too heavy for a ponytail. Just a bit of a messy bun, and I'll get all the different colours through there, or just a low, very messy bun. Pull a couple of bits out, let some bits fall around my face. And unlike the other videos that I've seen on YouTube where they do, you know, a quick, easy, messy bun and then they put shit in their hair and they blow dry it and they straighten it and everything, this is a genuine, easy, quick, messy bun. Now, I know I'm very lucky because I have a shit ton of hair and my hair just does cool stuff. So I don't need to dry it and straighten it and put those donut things in it and everything. So that's it. And I was going to do some fancy like turquoise and purple makeup, but I hate putting makeup on so much. And I don't use concealer, I don't use foundation. I'm 54, that's too old for all that stuff because it settles into all the fine lines. So I just use powder, but look, I did put a bit of glitter eyeshadow on and I put lipstick on for a change. So yeah, that's it. I'm really happy.